Hey there guys, what's going on? My name is Mark and welcome back to our FIFA 19 Peterborough United Road to Glory career mode. Now, before we get into it, I've played a lot of games in my spare time. I've got tons of highlights, and here they are. Okay, so kicking these highlights off, we travelled to Bournemouth, and look at this ball right over the top towards Memphis Depay. Waiting for options in the middle, takes it the byline, cuts it across for Max Evans. It's off the post though, and they can clear. Coming forward again now, Gomez playing a ball up towards Memphis Depay. Memphis now holds it up, gives it back to Gomez. Gomez gets a bit lucky there, still got the ball, places it into the bottom left corner, and we take the lead. Here's Erling Haaland now trying to force an issue, a few step overs away from his man, lays it across to Mason Price. Mason Price takes a touch and fires it into the top right corner. Let me remind you yet again that Mason Price is a centre-back, and he's just pulled that out of his bag. So yeah, 2-0 out, that one finished, not many highlights. We'll move on to the next game of these highlights though, as we took on Wolves. Max Evans now mugging his man off with a heel-to-heel on the wing, takes it down the line, puts a fantastic ball in right towards the back post. Sessegnon gets his head on it, but it's just wide. Now Wolves with a bit of possession here. This shot blocked. It's going to eventually come to Rafa Mir. Lovely turn. Hits one. That's a fantastic save by Oblak to tip that onto the post. Following corner now swung in. Great header. Oblak saves. It's going to fall to Monte, and he fired home into the empty net. We're looking for the equaliser now. Gomez to Memphis. Memphis one more to Sessegnon. Sessegnon cuts back, pulls the ball across goal into Gomez, and he gets us level. Rafa Mir now going to put a lovely ball all the way towards the back post. He's got to score. We've got away with that one there. Wolves with all the pressure now. 1-2. Ashley C. A lovely turn. Hits it and smashes it home past Oblak at his near post. The little dummy from Ashley Seal right there sold his man. Could feel that Oblak maybe could be doing a little better, but I think there's just too much power on that, and Ashley Seal gives Wolves a late goal. So now we've got to maybe try and push forward, get an equaliser, rescue a point, and Haaland's just done exactly that. Shushing the Wolves players right in front of the keeper, and he's even going to give it a bit of a let's be here and you. What a shit house. Love him. Great finish by Haaland, rescues us a point. 2-2 that finished, and we'll move on to the next game of these highlights as we take on Crystal Palace. One through ball through, and look at the state we're in. It's Pagolo, last man back. He can't do anything about it, and that was actually given as an own goal. I didn't realise that at the time, but it actually has been. Now we're looking for a reply straight away. Pagolo shot blocked. How about that from Angel Gomez? Absolutely ripped it into the far corner. Take a look at this again. The technique to just smash this outside of the foot. What a finish. Here's Gomez now being fouled, but the ref is going to play good advantage. Pagolo shot blocked. It's going to drop to Depay on the turn, back of the net, but he was rightly called for offside. Lewis Reed now up to Angel Gomez. Gomez to Erling Haaland. Haaland back to Gomez. Gomez back to Haaland. Lovely play. Haaland smashes it, and the second game in a row, he's got a late vital goal for us. Lovely interplay from the two young men in the middle, and it's a lovely finish from Haaland. Just whacks it in. And yeah, that's how that one finished against Crystal Palace. 2-1. Another late goal from Erling Braut Haaland gets us the win. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, we can wrap up the league title in this next match against Stoke with a lot of games. It says there's 6 games to spare. So you probably heard me say at the beginning of the episode, oh, I've played a ton of games. I recorded that a few days ago, and then I was going to do highlights and then all that stuff. So basically, I was expecting us to go for a lot further, but 3 games, the 3 games that you saw, we've won. We've won them all. Where the fuck were they? Bournemouth there, Wolves, and then Palace over here. We won. We didn't win each and every one of them. We drew one. Yeah, we drew one with Wolves. So yeah, depending on how this next match goes, it'll either be this might be our episode, depending if we beat Stoke. If we don't beat Stoke, we'll move on to the next game against Newcastle. If we don't beat Newcastle, we'll move on to the next game against Arsenal. And then if not, if we don't win the league in any of those 3 games, then we'll just do Watford and all that. That's my dog barking. I don't know what for. Let me go check. Right, she wasn't barking at anything, but now that I'm talking, she's in the room now. I've got to watch out for her. She is just staring at me. So we're away at Stoke. Let's try and wrap up the league at the first attempt, shall we? Right, boys, probably the biggest game so far. We can wrap up the league. I've had to give my dog a fucking meat thing that she can chew on, so if you can hear that in the background, I do apologise. Like that noise there, I'm not sure where that came through. Top of the league by 20 points. I mean, it's it's just easy. Like, I am on legendary difficulty. I'll show you something in a minute, which, you know, I don't know whether you guys would agree on, but I've show you something that I've had to do just to make it a bit more challenging. There's their lineup then. They've got Butland, Florenzi, Soyuncu, Miazga, Ikoka, I can't read that. Benedetti, Sedar, Baz, Rafa, Mayoral, and Bernard. Our team pretty much writes itself, and I'll show you that thing that I have had to do just to see if I can make it a bit more challenging. I've put sliders on for the computer, but not like bad sliders, the ones that will make them better. So I've put their shot error down a little bit. I'll put it down a little bit more actually. I'll leave the pass because that's fine. Everything else should be 50, and I think for me everything's still 50, but my goalkeeper ability is down to 40 now. Everything else is still 50 because I'm on legendary and I've walked the league 20 points, and I don't think that we have a team that is a good enough team to win the league by 20 points. But we're here, and get away, get out of there. There's fucking wires in there. Don't go in there. So yeah, let's see if we can wrap this league up at Stoke. It's a rainy, it's not even a rainy Tuesday, it's not even a Tuesday. Who's injured? Who is injured? Is that Reece Nelson? Yeah, it is. Why is he injured? Oh, oh my god! What a hit by Bernard! Fucking hell! I mean, look at this. Oh, the way he's just hit that first time. Oblak had no chance, even if I didn't have his goalkeeper ability turned down a little bit. That's a fantastic strike. Memphis. Oh, top corner. I was silent as fuck through that because I was concentrating. After we started to pass it around in the middle like we were, I was like, no, I need to finish this move off. It's a great ball through by Gomez, right through the gap. Memphis there, takes a touch, absolutely twats it into the top corner, and we're back on level terms. Why isn't Oblak coming for that? Oh, we've got away with that one. Second half, boys, 45 minutes to get it done, because I don't really want to prolong this any longer, and I've fucking forgot to bring Reese off. Reed. Pagolo, bit of space opening up. Cut, have a pop! Oh, good save, Butland. Following corner, swung in by Gomez. Good area. Cortez gets his noggin on it over the bar. We're getting the chances now. Lewis Reed. Gomez. Now, Depay. You're through. Hit it low. Hit it low, Depay! Could be a vital goal. He hasn't scored for like 4 games. He comes in clutch when we need him. 2 vital goals, and he might have just gifted us the league. Through Butland's legs, we'll take that. Sessegnon. Ball in Depay! Oh, wide. Baz. Malero. Blas. Still Blas. It's now or never for Stoke. Valleado get it a winner! Oh my fucking god. Got away with that one there, boys. Whew. The spin on it just took it wide. Blas. Gotta hold on. Gotta hold on. Gotta keep the ball. Make sure we don't lose it in a silly position. That's not a silly position now because we're getting forward. Evans. Great ball through. Eddie. Try and pull it across. Oh, good interception. Ref, blow your whistle. Ref! Lewis Reed, have a pop. Oh, great save, Butland. We'll take the whistle, ref. Ref, we'll take the whistle. I don't appreciate how long he's had it on. I am going to be a knobhead and cross it as well. Get your noggin on it. Titty! Oh! Oh! Ref! Blow your whistle! Ref! Ref! Ref. Come on now. Referee! Referee! Yes! We did it! Yes! Oh! We've only gone and done it. Peterborough United. Champions of England. 35 episodes. 8 months or something have been leading up to this moment. What? Where's my title celebrations? You bitch. Why did not give me title celebrations? Do I have to wait for like the last day or the last home game? What's going on? So we've got the title there. Big Jan Oblak is posing with the title, but we didn't get the title celebrations. And I don't know why. I've just seen something else as well. We've got money. We didn't have that before, because we used it all, but I've never seen that. I've never seen us, have we been given our, like, budget for next season already? I'm so confused. Well, if I've got money to spend, I might as well spend it. Give me a minute. We're about to make money moves. Right. I can afford that. I'm going to leave a poll. Mbappe, yes or no? Psych, I'm not going to leave a bastard fucking poll. We've bought Kylian Mbappe, son. I am not putting a poll for Mbappe. I want Mbappe. You all probably want Mbappe. If you don't, I don't really care. Because I want Mbappe. This is a me signing. I've never used Mbappe on this game. Literally never. But I've heard he's a fucking machine. So we've got him for next season. He will be joining the reigning, defending Premier League champions. I've accidentally pressed circle. And yeah, we'll see next season if we can go further in the Champions League. But with Mbappe, a new central midfielder, I'm looking at either Fabinho, maybe Naby Keita, maybe Frankie de Jong. Any of those. I'll leave a poll for those three though. Which midfielder should we buy? And if I can find any more. Maybe Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Maybe. Ruben Neves I can't because he's already signed a pre-contract with Tottenham. And I found this Nicolo Barella guy who looks quite decent. 87 rated. Good acceleration, good sprint speed. Excellent stamina. 95 stamina. Fantastic interceptions. Nice short passing, good ball control. Excellent dribbling. 97 dribbling. He's looking alright. So I'll leave a poll of who we should buy for next season because we do need another centre midfielder. So Nicolo Barella, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Naby Keita or Fabinho. Any of those. Take your pick and I'll buy him next episode. Well, next season. But next season will be next episode. I hope you got that. Right, we've got a lot of games to go. We've got 6 games to go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sim Newcastle, Arsenal, Watford. We're going to play West Ham because it's the last home game of the season. And maybe at that point we'll finally get to lift the trophy. And if not, we'll play Burnley because that is the final game of the season. And if not, hopefully then we'll get to lift the trophy. I want to see somebody lift the fucking trophy. I've not came all this way. I've not came like fucking 5 seasons or 6 seasons, however much we've done. I've not came 35 episodes. I've not came 9 months of my life to not see us lift the Premier League title. Next season, hell, I don't care if we don't lift it, because that'll be next season if we win it. But this is the first time we've won it, and I want to see some fucking lift it. So we're just going to fly through all these. We've beaten, fucking hell, I'm struggling. We've beaten Newcastle 4-0, Sessegnon with a hat-trick. That's actually big for the Golden Boot race. He hasn't scored in a while, and now that'll put him right back up there. It fucking has. He was on 16, and now he's straight up. I've apparently just sold a player. Arsenal at home won 2-0, another goal for Sessegnon, and a goal for Reece Nelson against his former side. Away to Watford, and a 0-0. Right then, so we're here at the final home game of the season against West Ham. Let's see if we can, let's see if this will make us lift the league. Hopefully it will. I've realised that was terrible English. That was really bad English. Let's see, at the end of this game, if we will get title celebrations, is what I meant to say. Peterborough, West Ham, AMAX Stadium, champions of England versus shitty West Ham. Oh, that was a roast. We're top, don't need to care about it. I'm only interested in getting to the end of this match, so hopefully I can see Lewis Reed lift the league. Let's do it. Whee! I'm not really bothered about the result either, you know. Like, if we lose, I don't care. If we draw, I don't care. Gomez, pop. I do want to get Sessegnon a goal, though. That would be nice. I want to see him. I want to get the golden boot with him. Oh, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Wait, what's going on? Has he got it? He's got it. I'm tempted to just play Sessegnon up top, you know. Either that or I'll play fucking Jan Oblak up top. I've noticed something as well. When we... Hang on. Oh, Mariano scored. Oh, Mariano. As I was saying, I've noticed something as well, that when we win leagues and stuff, we get it done early. League 1, we still had fucking... I don't know how many games left, but we've never took a league to the final game of the season. We've always wrapped it up with games to spare. We've done it again. Depay, great first touch. Oh, fantastic save again by this fucking guy who I'm not even going to pronounce that. Sergi Roberto. Fucking West Ham have got a decent side, you know. Mariano. They've got Rafinha there. They've got fucking Sergi Roberto who's about to touch the ball. He just has. They've got a decent squad. Go. Sessegnon. Oh, Sessegnon's not here. It's Gomez, but we'll take it anyway. Oh my fucking god, we nearly didn't take it. Gomez scores. You know, the pass here was a bit shit. Fuck with hell. Sessegnon is being pocketed. Maybe I can't play as Sessegnon anymore. His goals have dried up, but it's only when I'm playing with him. Nothing has happened in the last 5-10 minutes. I've not said a word. I've not said a word. Time for a late winner. Time for a late winner. Time for a late winner. Erling! Oh, he's done it again. The man's on form recently is Erling Haaland. He comes on and he's got... I'm sure he scored the goal that got us the draw in the Wolves game in the highlights at the beginning. And I'm sure he scored the winner against Palace or the second one against Bournemouth. He definitely scored him in 2 of those 3 games at the beginning of the episode. He just comes on and he gets vital goals. It's what he does. It's the last kick of the game. Erling Haaland gets us the winner. And this looks at... Yeah, okay, we are going to get the title celebrations now. I don't know why they're all looking excited. We won the title like 3 games ago. I have no idea why they're looking so excited. We've already seen this. But we haven't seen this. Yes! This is what we've been waiting for. 35 episodes. 8 or 9 months have been leading up to this. Lewis Reed, Mr. Peterborough, day 1, is going to lift the Premier League title. Fucking come on. That's what we've been waiting for. The players are going mental. Bonucci's he's in shock at the end. Paraded in front of the Peterborough Massive. They've stuck with us. There's the boys. Bonucci there, just stood in the back. He knows he's retiring. He doesn't want to take the spotlight from the younger guys who deserve it. What a man. So I did say that would play the final game of the season, but we're not even going to bother. We're just going to sim past all of it. So I'll be back with you in a little bit, and we'll see how we got on in the final 2 games. So Everton, we lost, and Burnley, we won. So 2 losses we ended the season on. 92 points. Fucking hell, 23 points is the difference between us and second place. We've walked the league. So we'll sim forward a little bit more because then we'll see who's won the Europa League, not Premier League, Champions League. Fucking hell, that took me a while. So obviously we won the league. We won the Community Shield as well, if you can remember that. All the way back, we beat Man United. The FA Cup, we got knocked out relatively early because we simmed. I didn't see who won that there, so we'll have a guess. I think we got knocked out the first round that we played. Yeah, round 3 we got knocked out. Like I said, we just simmed it, and we'll see who's in the final, and we'll have a guess. Leicester and West Ham. I'll go for, well, judging by the team that West Ham have, and you know what we've just played, I assume West Ham, because they've got a banging squad. And final, what the fuck? Well, that's the League Cup. Leicester won that. The FA Cup, who won that? It just went off. Who won it? West Ham, yeah. I said their squad. So we already know who won the Carabao Cup. Leicester. We got knocked out again. I think the first round that we were in. Oh no, we beat Rotherham. Then we got knocked out by Spuds. Super Cup, that was at the beginning of the season. It was between Real and Spurs, and Real won that. We'll go Europa League first. Right, I'm going to press Europa League, and I'm going to press L1, so I don't see who won. I'm going to close my eyes as well. So we weren't in this, obviously. We've got the semis, who was in Valencia and Villarreal. Well, if Valencia can get a 3-1 win at Stamford Bridge, because that's how the aggregate works out, no, 3-2 win at Stamford Bridge, I assume they've got a good squad. I'll go with Valencia. Yes, 0-0. Valencia versus Villarreal, that would be a good final. And Champions League, I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to close my eyes. And I'm going to spam. So we got knocked out in the round of 16 against Bayern there. That wasn't next season. We're going to come back stronger. Quarterfinals. And we've got the semis. It's done it again. I don't know why it does this. There we go. So it was Dortmund versus Barca. I've got to go Barcelona. Holy shit. Dortmund won the Champions League. Next season, I want to be in there. Next season, not going to lie, don't expect to see many league games. Yeah, don't expect to see many league games next season because my main focus is on big ears right there. That's what I want next season. So yeah, that's where I'm going to finish it for today and for this season. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate you all for coming on me. Hang on, pause. I appreciate you all for coming on this journey with me. we are now champions of England in this save, and next season we are aiming for champions of Europe. And then when we get the Champions League, we can consider finishing off this series, washing off our hands, and waiting for FIFA 20, where hopefully it won't take as long. Is that John Stones? Hey, we got Player of the Season for Ryan Sessegnon in the league, and also we got Goalkeeper of the Season as well. That's a bit nice. Is that team? Oh my god! What? Look at that! Oblak, Sriracha, Umtiti, Cortez, Sessegnon, Gomez, Pagolo, Depay. Fucking hell. 8 out of the 11 team of the season are from Peterborough. If that doesn't show how much of a journey we have been on. Fucking hell. But yeah, as I was saying, thanks for watching. I'll be back hopefully next week for the next episode. We'll be in 2023 to the 2024 season. And like I said, we'll be focusing a lot on the Champions League. So maybe don't expect many league games. We might start the season off with a few league games, but then after that, I can only assume that it's just going to be Champions League, Champions League, Champions League, Champions League, just straight on, just all of that. Because now we've won the league, I don't feel the need to show it anymore. Like, you know, like I did with the Carabao Cup, I won it, I simmed the games. Like I did with the FA Cup, I won it, I've simmed the games. I don't, you know. We might start off with the Community Shield. I think that would be a good way to start the season off, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Champions of England. Let's just get that out there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, have a nice day.
Peace, bye. You're not gonna fucking wave back, then just leave.